Yo, check this out. I received this in the mail, right? Hello, black man. And I'm so excited about it. This is a journal to help black men articulate their feelings, express their feelings. Hell, just acknowledge that we have them in a safe and honest way. And hopefully, it will translate into other parts of your life. I get it. As a black man, a lot of us weren't encouraged or taught to talk about our feelings. As a kid, when you fail and hurt yourself, your parents told you to get up. You're a big boy. Big boys don't cry. That right there is a hard lesson to unlearn, and it's very hurtful. Because when we become older, we don't know how to express ourselves. We don't know how to talk about our feelings. We don't know how to have a conversation without lashing out or using profanity or getting upset and becoming violent, because we weren't taught. But this, man, is essential, not just to each one of us becoming a better person, but a society of men being able to express themselves is priceless. So if you want to become the best version of you that you can do, check out helloblackman.com. Grab the journal, actually journal in it, be honest, be open, and be accessible to your feelings and embrace them.
Hello, black man. What you got going on tonight? We're back in the building. It is 7/25/2002. And for some reason, I know for sure we'll never get this day back.
You said
7/25/2022.
Oh, I don't know why I heard 2002.
I probably said that. That's probably that's right.
I thought you was like trying to get a military time.
Oh no, military time. Listen, military time kills me.
1902. That's what time it is.
If you know, I mess it up every time. Listen, I mess it up. Listen, I mess it up during the daytime. Nighttime for sure. I don't have a shot. I'm gonna be honest with you. And then Amazon is a military time, 1300, 1500, 1900. I'd be like, man, this what time is it for real?
Yeah. So the reason why most places, especially a hospital, I've worked military time for 12 years now, is because you can put 7 and forget to put AM or PM. But when you're documenting on patients and stuff, the doctors want to know the exact time. So if you put 1900, then they know
it's nice.
You're not talking about 7 a.m.
You know what? That make a lot of sense. That make a lot of sense. It's definitely nothing I've ever figured out. I had never thought about that. That okay, it could help with true documentation if you put 1300, 1500. Listen, but people gonna put 1 p.m. before they put 1300 sometimes.
And then you know what you do? You get fired. You get written up. And they gonna correct that.
I can see me getting fired for that. Like right now. Like, man, goddamn, let's take more time. I don't know what time it is. I know what time it is
it's
on a regular clock.
Plus the hour. So it's 1 o'clock, it's 1300. It's 12 plus 1. It's like so simple. When you've been doing it for 12 years, it's simple.
But what about if you've been doing it 40 plus years the other way?
Well, I say 12, 14. I did it in nursing school too. So
yeah. I got 40 years of experience doing it my way.
It's amazing to me that your previous job didn't do military time. Y'all must didn't do a whole lot of
what up, Lisa?
Documentation.
Long
time no see. Where you been, Lisa?
Yes, but no.
Okay.
I mean, I guess a lot of documentation, but I guess nothing to need timestamps, more just dates and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So I don't know, stuff like that, man.
Gotcha.
So hey, listen, if you're on tonight, it doesn't matter where you're watching us from. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the channel just one quick time, and so we can get a few more viewers on based on what we're talking about tonight. Tonight, I want to talk a little bit about entrepreneurship and just business in general, because we've done from pop-up shops, just business with people, running our own businesses, own entities. I'm sure there's some things that we can share, you can share with us, we can share with you that's going to be helpful in, I guess, an improvement, right? So, and another thing that we talk about all the time is what does support look like, right? What does support look like from person to person, people to people, business to business? What does support look like? If somebody says they're supporting you or supporting your business, or supporting your cause, do you have a list of things that they should be doing? Do you have a list of things that if they don't do these things, you don't feel like they're sharing? They don't feel like they're pushing your business. And whose job is it? And I don't know, man. We came up with so many great scenarios. So if you're here tonight, man, I appreciate it. We're gonna talk a little bit about business tonight. We got some friends of ours that they're pushing their businesses, and we like some of the things we see. And of course, there are things that happen in businesses that we don't like. You know, that's okay. It's okay not to like something. Now, what do you do when you don't like a business? Are you the type of person that's going to go on Facebook and blast that business? If you have a bad review or if you have a bad experience, is that you? If it is, tell me why. Like, why is that the case? Why do you feel like you need to do those things? And I don't think there's a right or wrong, because you definitely have the right. If you're looking for a certain service, you pay your money, and you want to express your I don't know, if you want to express how poor the service was, that's definitely your right. But is that going to help the business long term? Is that your I don't know, maybe is that your intention? Do you want to help the business long term? No matter who you're watching or what you're watching, or who you're doing business with, is your intention for that business to grow, no matter if you like the product or not? Or do you care? Do you want to tear the business down? If you have one poor experience with the business, are you going to be, hey, oh, listen, some of these foodie groups, some of these, foodie posts and stuff like that, one of the worst review places I've seen is Byram Foodie. Oh my God. They talk about Sonic and McDonald's and Crystals every day. Like, I don't know what they're expecting. And I'm not saying they don't have a right to expect certain things, but man, they go off on customer service. I didn't get a napkin. They gave me they owe me 13 cents. Or I went and it took them 20 minutes to fix a chili cheese dog. Like, it's always something with some of those groups. And like I said, that's your right. If that's how you want to express it, then that's it. So we were riding the other day and we were talking about business, loyalty. You talking about loyalty, huh? Well, I thought we talked about it when we was driving too.
We probably did. We talk about so much.
We do. So let's say this. I'm gonna give you all a scenario, and I need you to tune in with me. All 16 of you that's watching right now, 15. Share the video real quick. I want anybody on that has a business or you're a customer, So I have a business, okay, right? I sell journals. I sell Hello Black Man journals, transparency communication, right? I go to a barber to get my hair cut. I pay him money to cut my hair. My loyalty to him is through service. Like, I'm paying for a service. I go to a barber. He cuts my hair for a fee. Now, if he doesn't want a Hello Black Man journal, should I not go to the barber for my haircut? What do you think?
He may not want a journal.
He may not want a journal. And I'm okay with it. But I see so many people very upset when certain individuals don't, I guess, patronize your business, right? So I go to a barber, haircut. I pay him money for a service. Right? But at the end of the day,
my face don't be doing what it's supposed to do. Girl, what? Come pull her on the show, because ain't nobody gonna read that.
Hold on.
I'm just playing.
I'm paying for a service to go to a barber, guys, and I'm paying him money for a service. He's providing the service of cutting my hair. Does he owe me? Does he owe me anything to buy this journal? Does he owe me? He doesn't. He literally does not owe me anything. He does not have to buy my product. And I think people get caught up in, I bought your product.
Not y'all. We're gonna read it though, for real, seriously.
And the thing about it is, people get upset very quickly when you patronize a person and they don't patronize you back. What do you think about that?
About somebody patronizing you and you don't patronize them back? I don't have. If you follow me on social media, if you know anything about me, I am buying, I am supporting. If it's black, if it's white, like, and you can critique me however you want. Like, I'm supporting people not for the support back. I'm supporting them because I want to invest in what they're doing. I love to see people trying. I love to see people focusing on their passion. And if somebody shows me a hint of passion behind what they do, like when I go to pop-up shops, I am looking for somebody who is going to address me. If I walk by your station and you don't greet me, you don't say nothing to me, you don't let me know that you are passionate about what you do, I'm not going to invest in you. So like, I look for people who are passionate about their business. They don't ever have to do anything for me. That's not why I'm here. And you know, what's crazy about that is I think that a lot of people get caught up in reciprocation in not just business, but in relationships. I know that's not what we're talking about, but you know, like, sometimes people reciprocate in different ways. They may not know how to support you in the same way you support them. So with businesses, like, if y'all not having a direct collaboration conversation, then how do they know that that's what you want? How do they know, hey, I'm buying this so you can follow me on social media, or I'm buying this product from you so you can buy a product from me? Like, communication is so important, which is what you're all about. Like, you got to be able to be direct with people because they don't understand that reciprocation is something that is important.
Man, yeah, that's huge. Yeah,
we got all kinds of stuff over here.
Yeah,
shirts,
we do.
Candles, we got stuff everywhere.
Let's get a couple shirts about that. Listen, if I see you are, you know, like that passion, she's really rubbed off on me in that way, as far as seeing people and, you know, trying to meet them where they are. And like I said, if you ever, you know, have questions or any things about your business, hey, people ask me stuff all the time. I'm not telling you I'm a pro, but I made enough mistakes to tell you what mistakes I've made, and you may not have to make the same mistakes.
How about the DoorDash masks too? Just because we support them, because we work for them.
We do work for DoorDash. Yeah. Oh, y'all too good to work for DoorDash. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
Okay, we gotta read Lisa's comment. Okay. Some people pay you and pay someone else and not follow your directions, then say you don't do your part. But as a business owner, you have to tell them that you can't do your part because they have two people doing the same thing and it causes a conflict. I have only had one client so far who had a negative feedback, but it was all on her. I tell all my clients up front what and what not to do. Okay, no refund. I need to know more about that. Like, I really wish you could come on and really speak to that for us. If you're ever interested, please do so, because, like, I don't know. There's a lot going on with it.
We have Wendell Jones here. He says, have zero expectations. If you have expectations, it's not genuine.
You've already failed yourself and the people around you.
You will put yourself in such a bad position because you will be counting up how many times you have patronized people.
You will be keeping score.
And I'm going to read something to you from one of my good friends tonight, Corey Collins. And he wrote this years ago, and I thought it was very profound.
What the hell does that mean, Wendell? Relationships now are
quid pro quo. That's a lawyer talk.
Oh, Wendell's a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wendell Jones, a lawyer.
I never knew.
He's a Esquire. He's a Esquire.
What? What is that?
Esquire.
So, people that we want you guys to patronize, Fox Cave Chronicles. Am I putting that in there? This another podcast, super dope group of people. Doing what I do everywhere I go. Young Gorilla, Goreala.
Alkanite.
Yeah, he went to Alcorn with me.
Hold on, wait. You're not finna just throw that out there like that.
He went to Alcorn with me. He played football with my ex-husband.
Hold on.
I'm just telling you what the man said
Why you-
now.
why
Don't
you-
ask for no explanation.
Now, why you
doing
gotta
too
why you
much.
gotta try to separate the time? Like he went to Alcorn, like we
You
went
want
to
me to say
Alcorn.
us? He went to Alcorn
No,
with us.
no, he didn't. He
At
didn't.
some point, we were both all out there at the same
Listen,
time.
but you ain't gotta say
Probably
it like
for a
that.
football game or something.
Right.
We support Merc B and Cocky McFly. Follow them on social media.
Yeah, they got some
Buy
nice gear.
controllers.
Nice gear.
Make sure you guys go out and follow those
Nice gear.
people.
And so listen, when we buy this stuff, we're not saying you get a shirt for me, you're gonna get a shirt for me, you're gonna get a shirt for me. You bought a shirt, I bought a shirt. Now don't forget you got I'm getting the shirt because I like the shirt. Or they got a good pitch. Or I'm just in the mood to get something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying the shirt because you have to buy something for me. Like that kind of that kills it for me. Like that kills the whole intention. Like if you got a good pitch, good setup, and you got some quality, I touch it, it ain't, paper thin. It's like, okay, I'll get a shirt. I can always wear a shirt here or there. So I mean, those expectations of someone owes me a sale. Like I bought something from you, I know you should buy something from me. If they do, let it be genuine. Let it be genuine. Don't trap them. Don't entrap them to buy something from you. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Gooden?
Hey, ain't Lynn. I got my baby back just in case you was wondering.
Yeah, see, Jackie says a teenager sold me a pair of University of Alabama earrings because I had on the shirt. Right. It has to be a connection. It has to be a connection there. And like I said, you may be selling something I'm not connected to. Right. I know Toot loves candles. Right. Toot loves candles. So I saw somebody I went to school with, somebody I went to Alcorn with, had candles. And so I said, I got something for you on the way. So this is Ginger Scents. This is April McNair candle business. Great candles. I said, I got something for you. Got something on the way for you. So, I like this. Respectful, professional, passionate. That's it. If I got money, you probably got to sell. If you, hey, how you doing? This is what I got going on. Come talk to me for a minute. Now, if you, right, if you pressing me, I'm like, man, hold on, back up. You gotta, there has to be a mutual, I guess, a mutual feeling there. I'm not gonna stop nobody from walking to come look at my products. Hey, stop. I'm not gonna do that. I'm saying, hey, this is what I got going. Hey, check me out. If you slow up, I approach you. If you don't, go on about your business. So that's just part of it. So what words were we talking about when we were talking about this last time? Loyalty. What else?
So when we talked about loyalty, one of the things that loyalty consisted of was somebody putting you before them. And that is where I think that the act of or the responsibility of loyalty fails, because nobody, I'm not going to say nobody, most people will not put the fact that you could potentially have something that they don't have before their own needs. So just say, for instance, we got 1,000 friends,
okay,
and they see that you're pushing something that they may not have access to or they may not have thought of.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to say, somebody else needs this and I want them to have it, because they don't want your needs to be before theirs. So they're going to look at that. And
what is their need though? Okay, what is their need?
Their need for whether it be fame, fortune, wealth, whatever it is. So I'm not going to say, hey, I'm going to plug Jamie because this product may lead him to something that I may not ever get to.
Oh.
So it's like putting your loyalty is putting your needs, putting your desires, putting yours to the side to push somebody else forward. That's what loyalty says in the dictionary. Look it up. Like that was a definition straight from the dictionary. So it's hard and that goes not just again for business. This also plays the same part in relationships. Loyalty to a person is putting their needs and desires before your own. And most people don't have that passion to put somebody else's needs before their own.
But in today's society, it's so easy to do.
To put somebody else's needs before yours?
I mean, it's easily physically to do. Physically, the share button if I got almost 5,000 friends because somebody deleted me. I got a couple thousand friends. Not saying all couple thousand. Not saying they see what I post every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I will say 30 or 40 people are seeing what I'm posting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, and you're saying there is something withholding them from just hitting the share button.
The dictionary is saying.
The dictionary, right? What you're saying, what the dictionary said.
I am
right,
quoting
right.
the dictionary.
The dictionary is saying that they are unable to hit the share button based on
they choose not to.
They choose.
And
They're making a choice.
Is different from a choice.
Okay. They are making a choice not to promote or not to promote their friends or family or whatever because they are seeking the same thing or they are seeking something similar. Right?
They may not even be seeking it. They may not have any desire to, but they're still not going to push anybody else forward to make what they are doing seem lackluster or inadequate.
Okay, so what about when the same people share complete nonsense? Like complete nonsense. How does that benefit them?
It doesn't.
Oh.
It's not putting anybody in any fourth running position. So if I share nonsense, what is that doing for me?
Makes sense. It makes sense. It says loyalty means being there for someone through the highs and lows and staying by their side regardless of the circumstances. Loyalty involves accepting and loving and for someone for who they are, not threatening to leave them when the things become challenging.
I've never threatened to leave you. I always ask you, do you want me to leave? That's two different things. Just throwing that out there.
Okay. That wasn't weird at all.
Transparency and communication. I never threatened to leave. I'm like,
the state
do you want me
or
to
quality of being loyal, faithfulness to commitments and obligations. So listen, I guess from a business, just from an overall business standpoint, that's what we're talking about tonight. Let's talk about businesses and loyalty and who owes people something. And like, do people owe you a sale? Like, because you went to high school with a person, do that person owe you a sale? Be there. I've had some people to show up, and I guess you'll say show up and show out. Show up, be consistent in their I don't know, in their being there, like want to say, in their being there for everything I've tried to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna try this. Okay, got it. Try this. All right, you want to try it? We'll try it. You say I can have a food trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it doesn't, and that's a different level of loyalty. To me, it is when somebody's willing to go above and beyond and sacrifice time. People can spend money with you and take your product and never speak a word about it, never show it, never promote it, and it's easy to pick those people out. It's easy to pick out the people that have or have not worked with you or have not patronized you. But I think you're spending your time on the wrong crowd. Just me. If you're around people, if you've been around somebody for 30 years and they hadn't patronized you, then, and if that's what you're seeking from that person, I think you're barking at the wrong tree. It's obviously something they don't want, and it's okay. But your effort shouldn't be to try to convince them. I guess that's one of my problems when you talk about business. I think we've done a great job of not trying to convince people that we've known for years that what we have is for them. That's a decision they have to make.
Were you asking me something? Or you wanted me to jump in and
say,
yes, that's what we've done?
I mean, what's your thoughts?
Here's my thing. If you believe in something, everybody around you will believe in it too, because they see and they feel your belief in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that if you're passionate about your ideology, if you're passionate about your business, if you're passionate about your job, I can feel it. I know it. If there's a passion, like we've talked about, like your passion before, and I've asked you, like, what are you passionate about? Like, people know, people can see, people can feel energies. I can't, I'm saying people, I can feel energy. And I know when somebody is passionate about something, when somebody is vibing with something. And if people see that and know that, you don't have no problem selling what you sell. You don't have no problem with people following you, people being there for what you have. And I think that you do a really good job, you know, when you're in front of people, really selling the product and, you know, telling people about why this started.
I need to finish up my pitch. It's tough. Pitch is tough, and people, you know, we hit on it from time to time, especially on different shows. But pitching your product is not easy. Like it can be. It sounds easy if the pitch is right, and when somebody is speaking it, it's a conversation. It's a quick conversation. You get a lot of information, and then it draws you in, and now you have to make the decision. It's not hassling. It's not haggling or nothing like that. If you got a good pitch to a business, then a good slogan, good motto, and stuff like that, you have a purpose behind it. Like, I agree, people can feel it. People can feel the genuineness of it.
Name me one product right now that you would stand behind based on what they offer. Because I know for certain that we support and push a lot of people in businesses that don't have good pitches, don't have good mottos, but we stand behind them. But one major company that you're like, I'm going to support them because I like what they stand for, or I like how they, you know, introduce or produce themselves, or, you know, whatever it may be. Why do you support Crack Chicken?
Listen.
If you say somebody's Andrew, I'm gonna tear everything on this damn table up. I'm gonna swipe all this stuff on the table. Say nothing about the Android. It's trash. It is trash. Samsung is trash.
I thought you asked me.
Operating system was trash. I thought stand behind that in my presence. I will not allow it. Let's be clear. If he talking about this Android, I'm tearing it to pieces.
Asked me.
There are certain lines and boundaries I gotta stand on now, and I can't stand behind you talking about this regular Andrew.
You asked me.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
tell me why you like crack chicken. I'm finna go.
Okay, so listen.
I quit.
Why do I like crack chicken? Because
what's their slogan? What's their brand?
Oh, okay.
What's their logo?
No. I'm gonna tell you how I was introduced by my mama Stu. Right.
Okay.
She worked at the store, and so like when like some Saturdays or some Fridays, me and Melvin, we would get water and ride, and she would just take us up there. Just ride around Good Spring, get chicken. Like, oh man, this chicken is good. And so as I got to college, when we would come home, we would take that way around. Say, hey, mom said you would be at the store. Yeah. So we would, kind of stop by there. So it has a sentimental part also. I mean, the chicken is fire also now.
We haven't tried the new place. We haven't tried the new location.
And so it's just one of those things where it started there. But when you can recommend something and it's going to be and it's a very high rate that it's going to be favorable to the person you recommend it to, that's when you feel like you can stand behind something.
White, black, Mexican, Korean.
Yeah, don't matter. Don't matter.
Filipino.
Don't matter. Listen, I recommend. I've had that. You brought me that chicken. You've met me and brought that chicken.
Took off work, drove to Crystal Springs, middle of the day.
You have.
Drove to Nissan.
Listen, and listen. When I tell you, if they could get it every other day, they would.
I want to take my coworkers home. I hope they're open soon.
Yeah, so that's it. So I think it's a product.
So it's not all. So what you're proving there is it's not always about branding, because without hearsay, nobody would know about Crack Chicken.
Well, I think it has a superior.
What is the exit?
I think it has a superior product. When you have a superior product, okay, like Lamborghini, ain't no Lamborghini commercials. Either you want it or you don't. Either you in the market for a Lamborghini or you're not.
How many Lamborghinis have you seen? Like eye to eye.
Eye to eye.
Touch it.
In my lifetime.
In your 72 years.
maybe 20 or 30.
Wow. I don't think I've ever laid eyes on a Lamborghini.
Never?
Not in real
I
life.
took a picture in one in Japan. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Lamborghini up close. I don't think.
Not even on the interstate?
No.
Yeah. I'd probably say 20. I'd probably say I've seen 20 in the vicinity. Like, oh man, that's a Lambo.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So
okay. Sorry, continue.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have a superior product and a great word of mouth, so how do you get word of mouth then?
People have to value what you sell.
Right.
Just like cracked chicken. One time, cruising across. My mouth be having a temporary stroke.
I don't know what you're saying.
Cruising across.
that ain't no word.
Cruising the coast. Jake said she saw a Lamborghini one time.
One time, she said.
Never. I said never. Never.
She come back.
One time.
I don't know. So yeah, I think if you're passionate, and I think people will send people your way to encounter the passion. I can see that. I definitely can see that. If you're passionate, they're gonna say, "Hey, listen, I know who you can talk to. You know, let me send you that way, and because I want you to experience what I experienced." I got you. What else you got about business?
Make sure your business cards are up to par. Make sure that your Facebook pages have location on them, because it is a pet peeve of mine to not know where people are located. Like if I look for something and there's no location, I'm like, make sure you are responsive if you have a Facebook business page, because that is very important. If I send you a message and you don't respond within 24 hours, I'm moving on to somebody else. So don't even, if you don't have somebody managing your social media, figure that out. That is very important, because social media is where 90% of people are looking for services and businesses.
How do you feel about people that have some people separate their Facebook page, their primary Facebook page, and their business, like totally separate? Like, do you think it should be intermingling between Facebook pages, like sharing this, sharing that, or?
I mean, I guess it depends on your lifestyle. Like, if your business page is, you cussing out people and being provocative, and you want to be a more professional person business-wise, and yes, keep those things separate.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are who you are and your business reflects the person that you are, then I would definitely be cohesive and combine those things.
Yeah. Then Instagram. Some of you have Instagram pages, business Instagram pages that are private. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand.
Or you are sharing your business on Facebook and the posts are private, or you can't share them. Like, that's annoying. Like, because I can't support you if your Instagram is private, or if you're sharing posts that are unshareable. Like, I'm not gonna share it. Like, I want to support people, but I can't do that if you don't make it available for me to do so.
Yeah, because a lot of people have their stuff set on friends only, and then they go and try to support. They go and try to share it, and it's friends only, and I can't see it. Like, what are you sharing? Like, what are you doing? And has no one told you that we can't see your post? Like, I don't understand that at all. So yeah, so being loyal, especially to friends and family, is a touchy subject, right? Because I see a lot of entrepreneurs, they get frustrated, and that's one of the first frustrations for entrepreneurs that I see. And I'm saying it for entrepreneurs because I've experienced the same thing. I'm not saying it because I see it in other people and hadn't seen it in myself. I'm just saying, at a certain level of doing business, your expectation is the people that I've supported are going to support me. That's in your mindset. It's in your mind frame. When you go into business, you start counting up. You start counting up all the people you supported for all the years. I've supported these people all these years. And you're thinking in your mind, when I go into business, I have all the business in the world. I'm not going to be able to keep up. I'm not going to be able to handle all the business. And when you go into business and you are struggling, your business line is dry. People will call you for everything but what you're doing business for. It can be disheartening. It definitely can be disheartening. And I want you all to know that you have to find your passion in it, to make sure you're passionate in it, and you have to deliver it to people that are willing to listen or that want to listen, right? Have you ever seen those people that are, and this may be a little off subject, but there's a crowd of people that they are very aggressive, I would say Christians, and they usually go out in front of bars, or sometimes like when you go to like nightlife scenes, or in Memphis, or Beale Street, or in New Orleans, and they are out there condemning people. They are out there, fired up. You going to hell. You ain't got no, you doing this. If you haven't sex, you going to hell. Listen, I've never seen anybody stop and say, hey, you're right. Because the people that are in that crowd, they're looking for what they want to do. And so those people, I feel like they're in the wrong place. Yeah, they be out there sometimes. But like they be in front of Fundra Public back in the past. They be on Beale Street. Yeah. And they out there, oh man, they are, you going to hell. You get alcohol, They selling to the wrong crowd. I guess what they're doing is what they want to do. But for you all, especially young entrepreneurs, find people that are interested in what you want. And it may not be the 5,000 people you know right now. You may need to find a new 5,000 people. You may need to find a new 5,000 people to do your pitch on. And I think that's huge. I shared this a couple days ago. What Corey Collins wrote. It's been a while. I can't believe I get that on. And it's been a while, but I read it and I felt like it needed to be respun, because it's always one of those things that I don't know. It's a great listen. So listen to me. Corey Collins wrote this September 26, 2015. He says, every now and then I'm nice enough to drop some real life wisdom on y'all. I usually charge for this kind of knowledge, but this one's on me. Here you go. So it says, do not have high expectations of people who've you done something for in the past. It does not matter what you do for a person or how much you do for them. That is absolutely irrelevant. You may think it holds weight, but it absolutely does not. If the time ever comes for them to return the favor, what you did for that person in the past has no effect on whether or not they will be there for you. It absolutely 100% boils down to what type of person they truly are on the inside, not what you've done for them previously. If that's who they truly are, they will be there for you, even if you haven't done a thing for them in the past. If that's not who they truly are, they will not be there for you. I repeat, they will not be there for you, regardless of what you've done for them in the past. There are very few exceptions to this. It says, you may think there is some sort of point system. We talked about that. There is some type of point system where you can accumulate those points for helping someone. Nope. Those points last for about 2 days, and then they expire, and then they are forgotten. It's best not to even keep score. What you say? Don't keep score. But that's hard because you may not even be keeping score on purpose. You may be a person who doesn't even think about the score until you're the one needing the assist. This is an unfortunate for a natural, genuine giver, someone who is always helping others. The sad part is that as a giver, you don't know which type of person you're giving to. Now that's cold right there. As a giver, you don't know what kind of person you're giving to. You just giving. You just doing what you do. The sad part is, as a giver, you don't know which type of person you're giving to until you are in need of some help and you want to cash in on those points. But at that point, it's too late. You're at the mercy of the taker. You can either go against who you truly are and stop giving. If you're a giver, you say, you know what? I ain't giving nobody else nothing. I ain't supporting nobody. They ain't supporting me. I ain't gonna support nobody. But is that who you are, right? Is that the type of person you are? Or you continue to be a selfless giver, continue to roll the dice, and continue to get burned. You're going to get burned. It's going to be times when you give and you don't get back. But do know this, givers. This is for the givers out there. There's a man upstairs who sees everything, and you'll be able to redeem your points at a later date. I think that's so cool. Class dismissed. It's up to you to pass or fail the test. This was free, but I am accepting donations. Corey's so crazy. So one of my good buddies, good friends, he has a book out.
Life's easy.
We make it hard. What do you think about that? What do you think about that statement?
It's very dynamic, and I think it's one of the truest statements ever spoken.
Yeah.
Definitely think we make things harder than they have to be every day, all day.
Jack said, that's the truth. Keep being you. Keep expectations low. I'm pleasantly surprised when things are reciprocated. Yep. You're almost shocked. You're almost shocked when things are reciprocated. Yeah.
Or thankful or grateful.
Mm-hmm. Got anything else? All righty. All right, guys. It's been our talk for Tuesday. It is too. I mean, this has been our talk for Monday. I don't know why I said it Tuesday. This has been our talk for Monday. Thank y'all for tuning in. Everybody, if you would, give us one more share if you hadn't shared already. I got a code for you down there at the bottom. HelloBlackman.com. Use the code Alcorn for 15% off.
Jack, when you coming through, we need you back because your segment was phenomenal.
We
need you to come through. We need you to do your thing.
You're the professional.
Exactly. You need to be on here analyzing us right now, talking to us about our traumas. Y'all stay tuned. Our good sis is going to be here. She's going to tell us all about, mental health and the things that we need to be on the lookout for. So I'm excited about those times when she gets to come in and talk to us.
All right. So listen, don't forget, we got to get into that. We're going to get into our journal, get into our couples journal, and show you all how impactful and powerful this tool is. So for you couples out there, take a look here. And so listen, I started another journal, baby. I started another journal. I started another journal.
Oh wow! You started another journal?
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't like that.
I did not.
So
you got 3 journals around here somewhere.
All right. Well, this is the one.
Okay. Put your name on it.
So I've been in my journal. I've been in my bag, as they say. Been in my bag, and I want to have this one to really knock out. Be more transparent. As you do a journal, if you remove a few layers, the questions could be totally different. Your answers could be totally different if you want them to, So I'm pushing forward, knocking my journal out. Listen, guys, you don't have to be depressed all the time.
Write your name on the front of that.
Okay. All right.
Say my only journal. It's not starting.
All right. All right. I got in trouble about this journal. Hello, black man. What's happening with you, Navia? They go Navia right there.
Because I actually put your name on it. You think that's in trouble?
Yeah, that's what you tell kids. Put your name on that cup. Put your name on this.
I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize publicly. I'm not trying to.
I know that. I know.
You
ain't trying to get me in trouble. Hello, black woman.
What's up? You still owe us a show, little chump. Come through. We waiting on you.
Hey,
tell
man.
us a date and time.
That's right. Navia, my nephew, Jacqueline McGrew. You see her in the comment. That's my sister. We got some great people supporting the business and the brand, and we're supporting them. We thank them so much for what they're doing. Navia said he's ready, so he'll
I'm
be
so
our
sick
next
of
guest.
Navia.
Ah, man, he crazy.
Come on, Navi. I'm going to send you the link now. You go ahead and do your show right now. Are you ready right now? Are you ready to do a virtual show right now? Tell me. I'll send you the link this instant. You ready? We waiting on you. We waiting on you, Navia. Tell us what you're going to do. Hey, Miss Scott. What you gonna do?
That's The Office. Do y'all know that? The Office. What you gonna do?
What is this? What is this? Who is this? Who is saying too much pressure? Go to your page and see who that is.
He said he in the attic putting floors down. Oh,
that's Ishmael, the other person. Got to be. Oh wait, too much pressure. Whose page are they commenting on?
I don't know.
Let's see. Dollar Black. No, DB. Hey, what you mean too much pressure? He needs to be ready for this pressure. Pressure makes diamonds.
You can't say Dollar Black name like that.
How y'all say it? I can't say it like you said.
Dollar Black.
I can't get
you
that.
Get Dollar Black.
My voice don't get that deep.
My voice don't get that deep.
I am a she, her.
My voice don't get. My voice don't get that deep. You was saying that he Dollar Black. You was saying he Dollar Black.
All right, Dollar Black and Key, it's time for y'all to come back through. We need a follow up on you guys.
No doubt.
Let us know when y'all ready.
Listen, man, we'll be here. We're coming to you. We're gonna be direct. The couples journal, we got to get into. We really got to get into this couples journal. And like I said, your Hello Black Woman is probably done. You probably writing the back page. You probably writing on the page. Don't what we written on by now. Mm-hmm. You've done a phenomenal job with your journal. So listen, man, you need to get something written down. I want you to start writing down where you are and where you want to be.
No, we'll get it on the books when we are on your podcast. I forgot. Ooh, I know the name of it. I feel so stupid right now. Oh, it's got like an acronym. Don't kill me, Dollar. I know the name of your podcast, but y'all follow Dollar Black, follow Kiera.
Hey, drop your link to the podcast.
If y'all are in Atlanta,
in the comments, Dollar Black.
Be sure to follow them. Make sure that you are following Kiera. She is a realtor. She can get you what you need in the Mississippi or Atlanta area. Y'all follow those two. We absolutely love it. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know the name of it. Let me go to my Apple Podcast. Because what you not going to do is sit here and try to play with my kids. But we going to log out.
Hey, all caps. Big wow. Oh my God.
So, I know what it is.
I can see it right now. Wow.
Dollar, I just went to your website and it's got like, signed by Dollar. That's it. Boom. See, I shouted you out. Y'all make sure y'all follow www.signbydollar.com and Dollar We Trust. I knew that. IDWT. See, I knew it was like a Dancing with the Stars type situation.
That's what's up, man. Hey,
Follow in Dollar We
I
Trust.
definitely look forward to your daily encouragements and stuff like that, man. Real dope.
You have not, so it's definitely your fault. I agree.
Oh, man.
Y'all have a good night.
Peace. Hey, peace out. Hello, black man. Hello, black man. This guided journal is being made available to build character, confidence, and define the inner person.
It has been deemed clear that our culture and our past has hindered black men from being open and vulnerable. Hello, black man.
Hello, black man.